Hello, my MGTOW brothers. This is Black Clover once again coming at you. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing really well. I want to talk to you today about Oneitis, okay? And how dangerous Oneitis is, how dangerous you falling in love for a woman can be, okay? So, do women have Oneitis? So I'm going to mainly talk about men in this video, but again, as a contrast, I want to tell you guys about how women are affected by Oneitis. So women do not have Oneitis. Sometimes they do. They can get obsessed with some men, but let me talk about Oneitis and where that originates from. Okay. So let's start from men. So for men, you have Oneitis, which is just being completely infatuated and in love with one woman, and you just, you don't even think of other women. You're just so in love with her, and you can't forget about her. You can't get her out of your head. You feel like you can't live without her. Now, why is this? It's really simple if you think about it. Think about your own experiences with your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. You've put in so much work just to get her. You've invested. Man, yeah? Think about it. You had to take her out on all these dates, spend all this money on her, constantly try to keep her happy, right? That's the game. The game is try to keep her happy, because when she's happy, she gets to give you sex and she gives you love, right? So the investment you've put in is so much that replacing her, first of all, is impossible because, it's damn near impossible because you don't have 20 other women lined up to replace her. Right? 20 other beautiful women lined up, right? You have to put in just as much work, if not more, to possibly get another woman. So the bottom line is, the lack of options, okay? The lack of options that you have is what gives you Oneitis, okay? So think about it. If you could leave your girlfriend right now or your wife, and you have 20 other beautiful women lined up, just ready to, have sex with you, be your girlfriend, right? So you've seen that TV show, The Bachelor, right? He has like 20 or 30 beautiful women fighting for him, competing for him, and they have to impress him, right? He doesn't have to impress them, they have to impress him. Oh no, obviously it's a TV show, right? So reality is actually the opposite. In reality, right, a beautiful woman has many, more than 20, more than 30, wherever she goes, she has all these men fighting over her. She's not going to catch Oneitis. She's not going to be, unless he's a top 1%, top 10% man, she's not going to have Oneitis for him, okay? So because you don't have those options that a beautiful woman has, you're going to be, looking at your current girlfriend, like if you lose her, you're done. You can't replace her. So it's Oneitis is, I've experienced it, with my ex-girlfriend, because when I was dating my ex-girlfriend, I invested so much money and time, right? I invested so much, just taking out on dates, every single week, going to different places. I have to plan. I invested so much. So when she, when I finally made her my girlfriend, I was so happy that, that my investment paid off, right? So when she left me, or actually no, I talked about what happened with my ex in the past. We did break up. It was, like I said, it was a little complicated. You can watch my first video to see what happened, but eventually when the relationship didn't work, I was devastated, just as we all are, right? Just as we all are devastated when we get our hearts broken, right? So I was a total simp. I'm not gonna hide what I was. I've learned from what I was, but I'm not gonna hide it. It's why I am who I am today. So I was a total simp, and I was crying on the phone. I was saying things to her like, how am I gonna, go on living without you? I'm telling you guys this because I want you to learn. Learn from my mistakes, okay? Learn from what I went through. Now, obviously, I would never in hell say that shit to a woman right now. I am red pilled as fuck right now, and I'm not even. I don't even take out women on dates, bro. Like, but I'm even done dating women. But just think about the mentality blue pilled men have when they have oneitis, when they are in love with women. Okay, oneitis is dangerous. A lot of men kill themselves because of a woman. That's oneitis. They're so obsessed with a woman that when a woman, think about it, you're so dependent on your girl, emotionally, I mean, right? So she replaces that male mother need that we had, right? She's our only emotional outlet, right? We've told her things that we don't tell anybody else. And usually when you get into a relationship, you stop talking to a lot of your homies, your friends. So when you lose her, it's like somebody close to you just died and you just fall into depression. You know what I'm talking about if you've been through a bad breakup, right? But for women, guys, they can replace you just like that. You heard that Beyonce song, to the left, I can have another you in a minute. She's not kidding. She can have another you in a minute. As soon as you're gone. All she has to do is create a dating profile, and she'll have like 50, 100 messages in like half an hour. You are disposable. You are nothing. And I'm not telling you this to put you down. I'm telling you this to know the truth, okay? A lot of men think they're shit, they're all this, they're all that, until they get destroyed in family court. Then they realize that what happened. Some of them don't realize. Some of them, it takes them 2-3 divorces to realize. But, oneitis is dangerous, guys. It's women don't experience it because they're chased. They are in society's eyes, they are the prize, and the only reason that is because men are thirsty. Men want vagina. Men want sex. So men will chase women. Hundreds of men will chase one woman just to have the chance to to have sex with her. So just remember, guys, don't let oneitis destroy your life. In the end, yes, men want sex. She knows men want sex from her, but you control commitment, okay? Women, do you know why they hold out on you? Do you know why they make you do all these things before they finally give out sex? One is because they only have a vagina, that they only have their vaginas to give, and two, the one thing that they want from you is commitment. Because with commitment comes you taking care of her for the rest of her life. Okay, as soon as you commit to her, that means she got her payday, right? You can't just walk away whenever you want. You could, but it's going to cost you. So that's her investment. Okay, so remember, guys, my message what I want you to get out of this video is, if you're still dating, I don't know why the hell you're still dating if you're listening to my videos, if you're a MGTOW, but if you're still dating and if you get your heart broken, remember, we are men. We really do love women. They don't love men, but we love women. We love women. That's how we're wired. So if you really get your heart broken, I know it happens. I know it can happen to you, and you can fall under depression. Just remember, you are worth a lot more than that. You need to first of all, don't do anything stupid. A lot of times we are we want to do something when we're depressed for any reason, right? We want to do something to fix it, but just don't do it. Just stay in your house for a few days or talk to people. Just calm down a little bit and think about it for a week or two. You will have a very different perspective, okay? Oneitis, like I said, people end up killing themselves for women, fucking wasting their lives, destroying their lives. Young guys in their 20s and 30s with their futures ahead of them, just ending themselves because of a woman left them. I wasn't at that point, but I was depressed. I was crying. I was a few steps away from there. I wasn't gonna kill myself, but I know what it's like to be depressed if a woman leaves you. So just don't date, guys. Just don't date. Leave these bitches alone, okay? They just want to use you. They just, you're just an ATM machine to them. So, falling under depression, it's hard to get out of it if you don't want to end up in that state of mind. Now, you can get depressed for a lot of reasons, right? For a job, if you get fired, for different things. But by taking women out of your life, you're heavily removing the damage that can happen to you in your life, and the depression that you're going to sustain throughout your life. You're reducing the amount, because women bring most of the pain, most of the depression into your life, okay? Oneitis is dangerous. Do not fall in love for one woman. The only reason you are in love with her is because you do not have 20 other women lined up for you. If you had 20 other women lined up for you to have sex with or to date, whatever, and if she decides to leave you, you would not care. You would not, I swear to you, you would not say, how am I going to live without you? All you got to do is turn around and see 20 other beautiful women lined up, and you're going to immediately, as soon as they start kissing you and putting their hands all over you, and, you're going to forget about her. Do you see what I mean, guys? Oneitis is only in your head. It's only because you do not have options that you feel that you're deeply in love, and you feel like that woman is everything to you. If you had other options, you wouldn't give a fuck. She, on the other hand, has a lot of options, so she doesn't give a fuck about you. She can replace you in a minute. That's true, okay? She can replace you in a minute as soon as you're gone. So alright, guys, that was my message. Just wanted to talk, rant about Oneitis a little bit and give you guys a little bit of motivation. Keep working on your life, your goals. I know there are always going to be setbacks in life with whatever you're doing when you're working towards your goals, going to school, working hard, trying to get promotions. I know sometimes, there are going to be setbacks, and just don't give up. Stand back up. Those setbacks, if you keep working hard, you're going to forget about them, because you're going to accomplish something pretty soon. You're going to get somewhere, and you'll just make that setback that happened. That's just going to be a learning experience. You're going to learn from it. We all have setbacks, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Black Clover here. Have a great day. Take care.